Just let me kiss you.
Stop it.
Guys, we're
Oh,
live.
no.
We can't be talking about
No,
this
go
right
back to
now.
unlive. Go back to
Okay.
unlive.
All right, bye. Hey, everybody.
Okay. Now that the world is watching, maybe Warren will stop harassing me.
Warren was doing. Listen, Warren will kiss anyone for a nickel.
Little kisses.
And we,
Warren and I just have this thing where we just, it's not a thing.
I just want to give you little kisses.
No.
Little kisses.
Yo, we
Warren's
talking
dainty
talking
dong.
about your dainty dong recently?
No, little kisses.
yeah, oh God. Hey, Luke Bennett. Hey, to Sniper, Yuxi, Rainbow Kappa, Harpy. How are ya?
Welcome to the, are they not on YouTube this week? I bet.
We are on YouTube this
Yeah.
week.
Just watch that God of War video and be quiet, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an old Kratos, and I got a beard.
Look at this fucking kid.
My son, he's the one I have to teach to be cool.
Is it really my kid, though?
Nobody
It's kind of weird. My kid's such a little dork.
Why am I in a different mythology all of a sudden? Ben's with us. What's up, Ben?
Hey.
We wanted to, give people the opportunity, if you have questions around the new You Don't Know Jack, which Ben is engineering, if there's any, engineering-specific questions, or if you think you can trick him into answering something
You want to hear about the binge pipe integration?
That was really great. So Ben started complaining about binge pipe integration in Discord before we revealed that what it was, as if to indicate that they were like a shitty partner.
And somebody like super bought it. They were like, can I see the SDK? I can probably help you. And I'm like, it doesn't exist, bro. That's my best joke I've done.
Hey, Rydash.
Got Marissa over there, my friend Marissa. We got Lemon for lulz.
What's up, Lemon? Yuxi points out that Warren's the only one not wearing a sweet Party Pack 3 shirt.
This is our Party Pack 3 flannel.
Oh.
Wow.
So, yeah.
It's
crotchless. When I look at the close screen, I can see the logo.
Yeah.
You have to be close to it.
Trivial Lumber Party.
Wait, the shirt is crotchless?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Okay.
You noticed that? Okay.
Man, I like to blow the crotches out of all my shirts.
Oh, God.
I know you like to. I'm not touching that with a.
Yeah, don't
with
touch my blown out crotch.
We really missed Warren last time, and now I'm remembering why we shouldn't have missed him.
Do you ever miss somebody so much, and then like when you finally see them again, you're like, what was I thinking?
What was I thinking?
Well, that's not happening at all here.
Steven asks, will binge pipe affect any other games in Party Pack 5? It's mostly a Jack thing, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it. Maybe
Y'all have you. So there's some binge pipe coming down the pipe. To other games, I think.
And up the bin.
We can't say anything about it, but you're directing a game on this pack.
I am indeed directing a game in this pack, and there will be a little bit binge pipe in like a small amount, like more like a binge straw
A sousson.
than a pipe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Like a binge pipe cleaner.
Yeah, binge pipe cleaner. Oh man, what if that was what we called the mobile app? Like the
binge pipe cleaner. It's like, don't worry, we'll get rid of all the useless files. It just puts more files on your phone.
Yeah, that's it.
Pictures of Angela Lansbury.
Rydash wants to know, did Seaman die?
Yeah, he died, right?
In You Don't Know Jack.
Listen, I've been trying to get Owen to own this, to own his mistakes, but he's too much of a coward. So I will tell you that Owen forgot to feed the Seaman, and he is dead.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I rest in peace once again. Having this be the third time that we've killed Seaman, we're inclined to give it a rest before we try again. So it might be a while before we come back with more Seaman.
So you guys tried once, twice, 3 times.
3 times the Seaman.
It's like maybe just
to be
give up.
fair, a
Maybe
couple of those times weren't our fault.
Maybe you weren't meant to be parents.
We didn't know not to drown a moth in this tank. What do people want to play?
Asked about the You Don't Know Jack question that we should answer.
What was it? Where are they?
It's on the left. Scroll up a little bit. It's about about the phone stuff.
Okay.
Trimantha is a friend of mine. He's a big fan of You Don't Know Jack.
Oh, sweet. Welcome, Trimantha. I'm not
he
seeing
wants
this
to know.
question.
It's on the left, right? The left.
Oh, the
You see
left.
how there's two different directions.
Oh, it's too much for my old
Have
eyes.
you changed You Don't Know Jack to work with phone delay issues? And,
No.
We've made it worse.
A lot of
significantly worse.
We've made it a lot worse. Yes, the answer is yes. We're making a lot of small changes to make it work around and also redesign so it doesn't intersect at all with possible phone delay issues.
Yeah. So it will be. I feel like it will be on par with our other games like Trivia Murder Party or Bidiots. I don't know why I picked Bidiots out of all those games.
Bidiots.
Bidiots is like one of the more like twitchy games that we have. So
Sure.
it's on the same level.
Yeah, and we're thinking about that quite a bit. If you had issues with the last Jack and we're like, this isn't working with the phone, trust us, we know all of those issues.
I like how that's how they talk. This isn't working.
This isn't working with the
The
phone.
problem is that you have a phone in your hand.
Where's my phone?
I playing little canastas?
I would say we should play Bidiots, but we forgot last time that it doesn't have an audience feature, so
Oh,
it's
that
not that fun to
does
play on a
indeed not have-
stream.
It's fun.
Bidiots is
Great,
my favorite
but-
game to play with my friends because I got really good at it when we were working on it,
Mhm.
and it's like a game where you just get in people's heads a
Yeah.
little bit, and it's just like when you trick somebody into buying like a piece of shit painting, it's like you're like yes.
It is thrilling to go way in and be like, I hope I'm not the last bid. This was a bluff.
What have I done? What have I done?
STI. Let's play STI.
Let's play. Let's get some STIs going.
Would you mind starting it over there?
I'll start up the STIs.
And people can keep asking questions, and we can keep discussing Jack. We'll have more party pack announcements. Not too long from now. We're trying to announce the games earlier this year.
I can say without a doubt that the game I'm directing is going to be better than the game that Ryan is directing.
That's because you're also working on that game and you're tanking it.
Shit.
Wait, what, Warren?
Ben picked the wrong party pack.
Wait, which
Whoa! Wow!
I forgot which party. They've made so many games.
Oh my gosh, Ben is a terrible Jackbox fan.
Oh god, I should take off my shirt. I think I should take off this shirt.
That's the punishment.
Their punishment is we all have to see you without that shirt. I'm wearing an undershirt at least, so if I had made that mistake.
Let's turn off the lights and just see what happens.
Wait, Warren,
I'm not saying those things.
you're abusing your power.
What power did we give him?
I just took it.
It feels like I worked on Survive the Internet so long ago, and it was actually like 20 minutes
70
ago.
packs ago.
Are we playing Trivia Murder? I think we should after this.
Sure. We'll start with STI. Let's put the room code in Discord. So I'm going to put the Discord link up. If you want to get in the game, head to our Discord. That should work.
Did Tessie just call me Ho Ben?
Ho, Ben.
Oh, I don't like that.
What happened to our commands?
There's a bot that does it. The bot might be dead.
Well,
What did you do to my bot?
I don't know what the link to Discord is without that bot.
It's not a threat. It's not a threat.
Hey, Yuxi, as a mod, can you post the link to Discord, please? Or right, Ash?
I was in the gas station today, and they were playing. Can I change the world? Or I can change. Was the theme song from Phenomenon?
Yeah.
Remember that movie? That movie was bizarre.
Oh,
Like,
the John Travolta
the
movie?
John Travolta.
I don't remember the song
change,
from it.
If I could, that one's like, if I could change the world.
I was getting Phenomenon mixed up with Michael, where he's like an angel.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I could be the sunlight in your universe.
I
Ryan, just turn my mic off.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and mute that. Thank you, Yuxi. I don't remember that song.
It was like
Hey, Tessie.
Hi, Tessie.
it was everywhere when that movie was popular. That was I'm on the test site. Crap.
All right, there's Discord. YouTube, Twitch, you both have the Discord. I'm going to Discord and posting that link right now.
I hope I get in.
Hope Ben gets in.
Because if I don't, I'm real.
Good news, everyone. Our streaming room is getting really close over there.
Should we show the? Could we take a little portable cam over there? You think?
Probably.
Yeah, we
Show it
could do
off?
like a little
Uh,
stream.
We're expanding our offices are getting a little bigger. Because Ryan needs a lot of space for activities.
I was like, I need a milking room, and they were like, that doesn't make sense. And I'm like, look, I don't need to have your judgment on my
It's weird
activities.
that we spent that much money on a full
It's
milking.
a huge
setup.
place just for milking. Not to make fun of milking. It's going to be for Twitch. It's going to be a new recording space for our audio stuff in our games. It's going to be a
New
place to
conference
hang out.
room.
It's going to be a new conference
People
room.
can fall in love.
It's going to.
Uh,
That's where Ben met his wife.
Stop. Every time I try to do anything with you, it's like, why did I even do it? Why? Don't.
I'll give you little kisses.
Remember to join that audience at jackbox.tv, BQDP, and let's start her up.
3, 2, 1.
8 players. Wow, I feel like an internet
Dragon
celebrity.
Ball 1
Don't
Capone
forget,
is
you can
asking
join the audience
question.
at any time.
Will there be wrong answers of the game?
was gonna work
It's
on a
not likely
spreadsheet,
that we'll do
but
wrong answers
yeah,
of the game
sure,
in
let's
this,
play a
Jack.
game.
And the reason is wrong answers of the game depend on set episodes of questions that are always the same.
And they're really hard to make.
And they're hard to make, and also Warren hates writing them.
Wrong answers? I love wrong answers.
Yeah.
It's my worst jokes of all.
Just
Oh my
blame,
God.
listen, please blame Warren,
You
as
can
what I'm
find
trying
my
to say.
screen name, Todd mod the party
No,
in
they
14?
depend on a
Here's
set
quick but
list of
skippable
questions and
tutorial.
having one be the wrong answer.
I would say
Okay.
everything that
Party
everything
Boy
that doesn't go
7,
into
here
this
to
Jack
teach
is
you how to
replaced
play
by something that we
Survive
think
the
is
internet.
So
Yeah.
it's not that
So
we're
each
like
round,
cutting
you'll get a
things,
prompt
it's
on your
that we have
device.
different
Go ahead and
ideas
answer
about
it.
what the
Those
game is going
responses will
to
then
be.
be sent to
Yeah, and in
another
this
player.
case, the
objective
trade-off
is to
was we
twist
want
these
every
words
time you
in the
play the
most
game to be
ridiculous
a little
way
bit different, so we
possible.
wanted
So if my
randomized
friend
content like
Paul
Fibbage
said
does,
selfie sticks are,
which is
quote,
what the old Jack
super
games did
dumb,
as well.
then I would take him out of
So we're moving a
context.
little bit away
Say
from
we're
like
on a news
set
site.
episodes
They're
and more
super
you never know
dumb
what you're
would
gonna
be
get.
an outrageous
But that
comment
doesn't
to
mean
what
that
headline?
there
Oh,
aren't going
I
to be,
get it.
you know,
Everybody then votes
some
on whose
setup jokes
comment
and
looks
stuff
the most absurd.
inside of.
Oh, there'll still be
I
Easter
give
eggs and
award
jokes,
for
and there'll
writing the
be
twist,
questions
and
that
Paul
play off
gets some
other
pity
questions.
points
It
for
just
looking
won't be quite the
foolish.
same as it
The
was with
person with the
episodes.
most points at
Ben,
the
I'm
end of the
supposed to
game
pinch you.
wins.
Tessie
You're-
wants
Okay,
to
that's
pinch
it. Thanks for watching.
Tessie,
Please like
damn
and
you.
subscribe. Please. I feel so empty inside.
That was my arm
Let's
nipple.
start things off.
Oh, I did not expect that.
I knew what I was doing.
check-in site.
No regrets.
I haven't milked it yet today.
It was firm.
As a
Okay,
new
you're
Jack,
getting a
something
prompt
that
on
we
your
learned from
device.
newer Jacks or
Don't
older Jacks,
overthink
I
the
mean,
response.
both.
Just follow your gut.
We have been playing a lot of Jack 1 and The Ride, and also 2015. And, you know, a bunch of the other ones as well.
Yeah, I'd say my biggest creative stuff on this game is Trivia Murder Party, The Ride, and 2015. Those
Yeah.
are like my three influences that really.
Yeah, I think The Ride definitely was influential in that we wanted something that felt like it had a theme and not just another Jack for no reason. And The Ride definitely has a strong theme, and I think this one does as well. The binge pipe and social and new media, streaming media stuff sort of forms a theme.
Maybe we should do it. So Ride Dash gives a good point. Is there any way to know when I've seen all the content?
As the engineer, is that easy?
Yeah, we could do a Chivo.
Okay.
We could do a Chivo.
We
for
do a
it.
Chivo,
Well,
or
let's call it Ride Dash. Let's just call it Ride Dash.
that would be great.
Just
It's like you get when you finish when you get all the content in the game, it like pops up and it's like Ride Dash. Chivo.
What if Cookie's just like, hey, you saw the content, Ride Dash? Because it's the only
dildo? Whoa.
Whoa, too much Cookie. Yeah, I think we and Arnie and I have talked a little too about making some sort of loose pseudo ending to the game. But then you could obviously still keep playing it, but something so you know you can see sort of. Which, yeah, that's fun. I hope we do something like that. We have a lot of ideas, and some of them will end up being cut for time, I'm sure, but we are very
You don't know
excited.
Jack the Ride Dash. That was good.
I love it.
The hope is that we have a lot of like dumb ideas for this game, and some of them are really good, and some of them are really bad. But like all of them aren't going to make it in. There's just so many. Like we've had a lot of conversations. We're like, what if we did this? What if we did that? We're like, maybe.
Yeah. There's a lot of pie in the sky.
What's your favorite? The favorite you don't know Jack question in this game. It was in my favorite one was in the trailer.
Do you regret
Oh,
your
the chance
decisions?
to-
Chance
It's
to rap
too late
it.
now.
Oh, yeah.
That was really good.
There's a really good one that was been in the paper. Checking in from Warren's dick. Also, Warren himself checked in from Warren's dick.
Just checking in. Hi.
There's a really funny one that was in a lot of paper tests, which is why I remember it, which is how would you expect a DuckTales of Two Cities to end?
That's a good one.
I'll let you guys
Oh
guess.
man,
the answer
Bully
to that.
Hunters was a fail. I don't know if you heard about that. That was a big fail.
I don't know what that is.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay. Death Valley's a little more wet than I thought.
Ew. Nukesy. Sicken me. It was ugly. You don't know the half of it.
Why are you checking in there?
I checked it. What am I doing here?
You
Warren,
want people to know you're there.
Warren, why is every part of your body on, like, Foursquare? Oh, man.
You could just like it's like a constantly moving. It's got 4 icons, just like it's just
Who wants
moving
to
around.
be the mayor?
Yuxi says, I can explain.
You're not wrong. That one wasn't wrong. Forewarned, everyone is
Who
up
looks
his
the
ass.
most
You don't know half of it.
ridiculous here? Place your vote now.
It's easy to check into Warren's lower half from the crotchless shirt.
It's no cover charge. Seaman died though.
Yeah,
you're not.
sorry.
That's right.
There will be no.
Sorry, buddy.
In lieu of funeral, please buy a copy of Seaman.
Oh wait, is one of the people in the game named Bully Hunter 54?
Let's see how everybody voted.
When will we see You Don't Know Jack 2018? If you've
Let's see
been
what
paying
the audience
attention to the releases of the party packs,
Around
there's,
then.
there's an answer there somewhere.
Yeah,
I
we're
tried
pretty.
to pull a
They
Ben
get some
by
points.
putting myself in the answer.
And you.
And it
Vic?
backfires?
Well, I got second place.
Oh, okay.
I put you in my answer, and
Well,
it
that's
was your
something
prompt.
you can't see.
Yuxi gets the best
Nicely
burn
done.
by
Nice,
burning
nice.
us.
I mean, that new space is kind of depressing and empty right now, but we're
There
gonna
was
fill
a
it up
time-
soon.
Let's see where
A
everyone
time when we
stands at the
played
moment.
games where Ben would insult himself because we'd be like, "Yeah, fuck Ben."
And then I'd win the round. I'd be like, yeah. There will be a family-friendly mode in the new. Wait, no, there
Great.
won't.
There won't be.
There
Let's
won't.
go to.
I lied.
But good announcement anyway.
News site.
I was thinking of a different game.
We're probably not going to do a family-friendly mode in Jack because we talked about
We
ways.
had a lot of conversations on this.
Yeah, we talked about ways to
You're
like
getting another
A,
Go ahead and
what
be
can we
candid.
take out and
This
still
is our
have it
safe
feel
space.
like the edginess of Jack? B, how many different parts of the game would we have to censor in terms of commercials, different art that we want to use? It's not as simple as just questions like it is with Vivid. And we ultimately decided not to do it.
We
But
kind of went through the same stuff with Trivia Murder Party, where,
Yeah.
where I had to sort of tell ourselves like, this game is just not a family
Right.
game.
Yeah.
It's a game for adults.
yeah, but it's still the whole pack is still rated teen. It's not like
Yeah.
it's mature.
Yeah, we're not going M.
Yeah. So I think the teen cutoff is 13 or something like that. So you'll probably.
Yeah. Have you considered adding a timer to the phone screen in your pack? We've talked about that a lot. It's really hard to make it right. Like it's easy in concept, but in reality, it offers up a lot of very easy ways. We try to avoid doing things where you can like look at the game and look at the controller and see that something's clearly wrong. We try to avoid doing stuff like that.
Yeah. the
Okay,
sync
here's
is-
what you're
watch
working
out.
with. Do your worst.
We're not ready to talk about specific question types that are going to be in the new Jack, but we're definitely taking inspiration from a bunch of different games. The question and the choices will both be on the phone. Yes. So if you're a little bit off, if you're watching over a stream, you'll still be able to play. Yeah, a warning that there's 10 seconds left. That's the kind of thing that we would probably do to solve that issue.
Yeah, that's we've considered that. I love music.
Yeah, that's great. Gibberish is confirmed. The Dis or Dad is also confirmed. Those
Wait
will
till you
both
see
be-
the other weird questions we did.
They're weird.
We
Those are the
can't-
only two I'm going to talk about,
We can't confirm any other question types.
but I think you'll like what we got.
What do we got?
I don't know. Hey, got the Ubernostrum reference.
I don't get this reference.
Oh,
Okay.
what's that?
It was an old Jack commercial.
Yeah.
Ubernostrum from den Deutschland kommt.
This is the third game in the Jackbox Party Pack suite of titles that have me in it somewhere, but that I didn't know about until the game came out.
Ready or not?
so-
Here we go.
we're bringing in Tim Sniffen to help with some of the number segues
Yeah, we
in
did.
You Know Jack, and he was the person who put the
Shut up, Ben.
Shut Up Ben in the first number segue in 2015. So I just let him know
Ben Party.
that I wouldn't be upset if there was an Easter egg.
You would. We should play. We should watch the first number so I can zoom in so
Yeah.
I can see the joke that he slipped in there. And then there's one of me in this game, and I'm in some other game too.
The one of you in this game is really good.
It is really. I like it.
You
You can try to leak it, but it does not work right now.
Somebody asked about Jack Attack, and yeah, the Jack Attack's in the game. We said it's going to be a bigger, crazier Jack Attack. I'm not ready to describe what that means yet, but it is a upgraded version of the Jack Attack.
It's testing. It's testing through the roofs.
It is.
Through the roofs.
People liked it.
Yes.
What's happening back there?
I hate developers.
Warren, how's it been writing Jack questions again?
Good. Tough.
Great, good.
Yeah. It's
Would you agree they're the hardest? Arnie says they're the hardest type of thing writing for you.
yeah. Also, my attention is split in 9 different ways. So,
Right.
and Jack requires you to kind of get on a roll.
Right.
And I have an hour and a half per day to do.
Vote for the
So
comment.
Yeah.
it's
I think
like,
looks the most absurd.
yeah. So I feel like I come up with I'm like a home run strikeout guy right now. So whereas typically so when I was writing Facebook, I feel like it was use a baseball analogy. You want to be a well-rounded person. You're getting your singles, you're getting your doubles, then you're getting your home runs.
Right.
And you strike out once in a while. Now it's
How many
like,
home runs have you hit this year?
I feel like I've hit some really good.
I've seen some really funny stuff from you.
Yeah, but then like, I won't be able to write Jack the next
And
day.
here are the
Because
results.
then it takes me like a bit to get back into.
I
it.
see.
You are responsible for my favorite Disser Dad. So
Oh, the Lindsay Lohan.
the Lindsay
Yeah.
Lohan train wreck one was my favorite.
I honestly didn't think they were going to let me do that because we have a
Oh,
policy
dear.
of not actually bashing celebrities, and that's a little bit. I wouldn't say it's over the line, but it's right up there.
It,
so.
Yeah.
it is the line.
Let's see what that
Yeah,
round
because I mean the
thinks.
whole with this or that, there's the big reveal moment where it's like, yeah, you explain what it is. Like, oh, it's a movie by Lindsay Lohan. It's the name of a train wreck. But then Cookie
Let's
right
keep
after
this
that
party train
says,
moving.
if
Go
it's
to,
Lindsay Lohan, if it's a train
social
wreck,
media.
that's the moment you're trying to go for.
Right.
So that's where the celebrity
It's
bashing
my
kind of
favorite.
happens, yeah.
But like we don't like
Another prompt is headed
revel
your
in it.
way.
We're not like haha she
Please
sucks.
get
too.
Exactly.
It's more like
We let you draw.
Draw
that.
your own conclusions.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's definitely a very great Disser Dad. It's like very well balanced.
But I wrote one dis or dat I'm very happy with. It's a little on the nose, but I think it's in.
might be in the game right
Are both style Disser Dats on the table? Yes, we plan to do those, although I don't honestly think we've actually written any yet.
now. Also,
What is it?
also they're
Disser Dats with both.
also they wouldn't work. Right.
You haven't built that yet, so.
We haven't built that part
Yeah.
of the game yet. But
There
can I
aren't-
have your job for a day, right at? That's up to right at. How's the slime? But instead, every day I get to work and I look over at my signed picture of Lori Beth Denberg and the slime, and I smile and I think of you.
Now, technically, Owen is obligated to take a shot of that slime because he killed T-Man, but I don't know if I were you, I wouldn't give away your slime.
He can lick it.
Okay.
Okay,
get those
that seems fair.
Juices flowing.
Make sure we clip that.
Billy O'Brien, I'm sure will be in the game somewhere. We haven't found exactly where that is yet, but I don't think we'll miss the opportunity.
How many Disser Dads are going to be X or Magic the Gathering card?
Probably not many. Actually, you know what? As I was saying that, I think we might have one.
How many Magic the Gathering questions can you have?
Probably just the one. I don't know.
My favorite Disser Dad is still Malt Liquor Gun or both.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We should do the Lice Water.
Sure. Oh, that's water.
I like how it's just the Lice. I thought it said the Lice Water.
The lice water.
Ben, are you still watching WWS?
What'd you think of WrestleMania?
NXT Night 4 was
Yeah.
like just one of the best wrestling shows I've ever watched.
Now, again, whenever I try to learn something about WrestleMania, I try to impress Ben with my knowledge. Is it true that Triple H manages the NXT stuff?
He does. He's kind of like the heir apparent right now.
Right.
So like behind the scenes. So he
Okay,
like
you
he runs
knuckleheads.
the
Here we go.
the developmental stuff.
So I've heard that like his stuff is more interesting because it's more connected with what people like want
Yeah,
now.
He's like he's younger and hipper.
Yeah. Whereas Vince McMahon is maybe not.
He's like 80. Ronda did really good.
Ben, I don't think you responded to me. I met CM Punk.
I know.
a month ago.
What?
I was so. CM Punk has me blocked on Twitter, and I don't know why. I don't know what I did. I've never.
Come on.
I
really?
think you must know.
I've never.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
legit. I've never. So I think what happened was No, here's the.
I have no idea. Well, I think
tw-
what happened.
I tweeted something at Hulk Hogan that was mean.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people use a common service that
Yeah.
manages their blocks. So I think what happened was I got caught by, like, Hulk Hogan people blocked me, and the service that they use,
But, like,
everyone
who
who
is,
uses
like,
that service,
Whoever Hulk Hogan's the arbiter of taste.
No, but like I think it's just like a common,
Yeah.
like like a bunch of wrestlers use the same service.
Yeah.
So like I'm blocked by Hulk Hogan, CM Punk, and like 3 other wrestlers, and I don't know why, because I only ever tweeted at Hulk Hogan. And that was when he was being a big dildo.
He
so
deserves your tweet.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
Hulk Hogan's.
I felt like
Alright,
it was
let's get
funny
those
too,
votes
so it
in.
wasn't like I was in like I wasn't like trying to like find it or anything.
I think people need to track down CM Punk. Anyone who's not been blocked by CM Punk, tweet at him and say, "Please unblock Ben Jacobs."
It's like sometimes on Reddit they'll be like, "Look at this CM Punk tweet," and I'll click it, and it'll be like, "No." Like, damn it! God
Who
damn it!
got the votes?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know the answer. Why were 7 question games called tournament length? I guess the idea was that you could play a lot of shorter games and then do an elimination. But I remember in the old games, like, hey, you want to play a full 21 question or a 7-question tournament length? I don't know why they said that.
What am I doing for the Unirod Jacking? I'm the writer.
Let's check out the
Head
scoreboard,
writer.
No,
shall we?
I'm the lead engineer.
Lead engineer and design team.
I do some design stuff. Yeah. I am not. I don't really care about
And our
Cena,
last stop of the game will be at
John Cena, Nikki Bella breaking up. That's
photo sharing
That's it.
site. And points are worth double this round.
Really want that guy to open a
Okay,
sandwich
I hope
shop
you have
called
one last
Hulk's
opinion in
Pokies.
you.
All right. If it's not pun-based, Rydash does not care.
I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
Will Word Spud 2 get a reference? I mean, at this point, we've made so many Word Spud 2 jokes. But who knows? We have to start making Word Spud 3 jokes.
It's time to take the gloves off.
Will
Really
Poopsie and
go
Mayonnaise
for
have
it
a
this
mention?
time.
I can't confirm it, but I did write a question that references them. And I feel like Warren did too. So,
Wait, what?
Did you write a Poopsie and Mayonnaise question?
No.
Oh, I think somebody did. So probably. What does this mean? You disconnected from the server, big boy? Is he torrenting?
You're not.
I mean, I'm always torrenting.
Does this Unirod Jack have the ability to play as if it's a game?
No, we took that out.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Do you guys release new prompts periodically? No, we do not.
Not usually. We've done some
No.
DLC in the past.
We did one DLC pack for Quiplash, and it was not a huge rousing success, so we did not continue that. So we release games every year, and you buy those games, and then you're entertained for an entire year,
Whole year.
and possibly forever,
Mhm.
in the case of idiots.
In the case of idiots.
It's just always really weird when someone's like, I played Fibbage 2 for
Okay,
2
let's
years,
see how you've grown
and
as
I'm out of
writers.
content. What are you gonna do? And I'm like, you've played more Quiplash 2 than, or more Fibbage 2 than that's you got your money's worth, buddy.
Yeah. You know, Fibbage 3? Play Fibbage 3? What's the one game you wish you could go back and make better? I don't think I have any of those yet.
Aww.
I will say that every game we make under a certain amount of time limit, and there are things I would definitely add to Civic Doodle. Specifically, we talked about an option in Civic Doodle to Nuka Edition if both drawings weren't any good. But we weren't quite sure how we wanted to do it, and then we ran out of time. We also had some more pan and scan ideas for the canvas that we had in, actually, but they weren't working as well as we wanted.
What?
Now, what is that? Why would...
Jesus,
That's-
Fuchsy.
That's
What
baffling.
the fuck?
Okay. I enjoy that one.
How you like these apples? Scott's playing.
Okay, it's sort of a...
We're getting all the references.
Yeah,
in
there's a
one.
lot of thoughts there.
Talk more about Warren's horse.
Reverse psychology.
Automod held this message. Allow it? I don't know.
Okay,
Automod
go ahead and
didn't
cast
like
those
this.
ballots.
I'm not sure. I'm going to deny it just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one of these that is clearly better than the other ones. Please don't demote me. Oh man, you messed up. What's the game you
let's
guys
see who
wish you
got
could
the
go back
points.
and make it better?
We talked about adding some stuff to Civic Doodle, but
The games that I've worked on like closely, I think there was a lot of
Oof,
stuff that
I'm glad
didn't
I'm
make
not
it
you.
the Korea Murder Party that we wanted. But I'm kind of okay with how it worked out, so I don't know if I'd go back and change anything.
Drum roll,
Ben,
please.
did you win? I think you did.
hey.
Good job.
Well done, Ben. Yuxi again. I can explain.
And here's where the winners
Nicely
go.
done. But you're going to.
Because when kittens turn 18, they get wings.
Okay.
I mean,
don't know.
have you
can
ever
have sex
have you
with
ever
them.
had a kitten?
No.
So,
Wait, when you say had.
and what do you know?
Okay.
Oh, hi, Mark.
We got some requests from Luke Bennett for Lyswatter. TMP was mentioned. Anybody else want to put a game in the hat before we make a decision here?
Wait, is Lemon for Lowell's a cat?
Racketeering. Lemon is a cat.
All right. You can only we'll only accept your vote if you spell it right.
Racketeer.
Idiots.
That's
Shower with
Bud.
your dad simulator.
Fibbage 3. We've played Earwax a bunch recently. Let's not do Earwax. I think it's great, but we've played it a bunch.
Getting seen a lot of Lyswatter for some reason.
Let's play Lyswatter.
I haven't played that.
We don't play it very
I
often.
don't think I've played
And the great
Lyswatter
thing-
since I made it.
Everybody can play. It's 100
The story
your
of
game.
the story of this game is very strange. Because we were like released the mobile version of it, and then we were like,
I remember that.
we were making Party Pack 1, and we were like, we're out of time. Like we were like, wait, we got this, we have all this content in Lyswatter that no one's ever seen.
I played the mobile version of Lyswatter, but I
We've all this content that only Ryan's seen.
right.
So we kind of just repurposed it into and wrote some new stuff and did some new art for it. But like the characters in this game were so incredibly detailed in the mobile version that they worked in HD.
We can accommodate
Yeah.
a huge number of players in a game.
I think it works really great in the party pack.
Yeah, I think it's a fun game. We want to. Well, the idea behind this game is that I want to do something that was chill, like that. Like it was something you could just kind of have on the TV, and not and like everyone's still kind of hanging out and like drinking or whatever.
Let's go.
And it's not like a thing that you need to like actively
You're going to
engage
see
with. It's
7
just kind of a
crazy
thing you can
facts
Yeah.
just play with
from the following
and not
fact
necessarily
categories.
think too hard about.
It works well that way. I feel like
Maybe that's not the kind of experience a lot of people are looking for, but
Smoking was permitted on the Hindenburg, despite the flammable hydrogen
yeah, I agree.
gas.
I think Espionage
Use
Live
your device
recently
to pick whether
works
you
in that
think the
vein
fact
as
is
well,
true
which is
or a
nice.
lie.
I love this game.
Yeah, Moobot did die somehow.
I used to have the mobile version of Last Waterfall. Cool. I worked on the game. I liked it. Some of the animations in this game like just destroyed it. Like the splat.
Mm-hmm.
The number
And then when they
666 sold
it
for
like destroys it,
$2.7
like,
million
it just, like,
at auction.
crushed your phone.
Really? I feel like I had an iPhone at the time this came out.
Yeah. We had no idea what we were doing when we made this game. Like the original Lyswatter, we just had no idea what we were doing. We were like, what?
Did not know that.
This does work as a live game. Just like, because one of the things I liked was like you like, there's that moment when
Martha
the
Stewart
truth
is a
is revealed and
licensed
the crowd
mortician.
usually is like,
Yeah, we play this at PAX and stuff a lot for that reason. Where do we get the information? It's just looking up junk on the internet and
Yep.
books.
we have a huge stack of books and a huge stack of internet.
We also was Lyswatter double source too. We tend to double source everything.
Yeah. And whenever we state a fact, it's double source.
Yeah, we try not to just say something.
I learned
Adolf
that. I
Hitler
learned about
once
that
said,
from
life
User.
would not be worth living
Yeah.
without hot dogs.
Also,
I really hope that's true.
we hit this point in this game where we realized we had like thousands of questions, and we were like, well, we need a host, and like we were like, Phil's the only person who could do this in time. It was like such a huge amount of stuff that needed to be read,
Yeah.
and he did it like that.
Phil and Tom, who plays Cookie, are like the two go-tos of like these people
Foster was
who
mauled by a
can
lion
read
as a
stuff
child.
fast and write the first time, and they also have enough experience sort of mastering their own audio too, which is amazing.
Wasn't who's Antonio Banderas married to?
Melanie not-
Griffith. Yeah, she was
Griffith,
mauled by a
that's
lion
right.
as a child. Not saying
Really?
Jodie
No.
Foster was.
Oh right, because she's Tippi Hedren's daughter.
Yeah.
That's right.
There's so much I didn't know. Yeah, I like the box 6 facts.
This is also true apparently.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
Henry VIII ate an entire
What cast
elk
account-
himself every Christmas.
Nice.
I'll give you one guess who wrote this.
Yeah,
Wait, Who would have written this?
I would guess Warren.
Are you a big Henry VIII fan?
Well, somebody would do these. I'm assuming these are out of order, but they'd be in a category, and there was always one that was just like, yeah, that's clearly a
There was
lie.
a Crayola crayon named
So,
Cheeto Finger Orange.
I remember writing that one.
I think the phrase "ate an entire elk" is a Warren phrase.
If it's not me, which I'm 99%
See a spirit
sure it is,
guard.
it's Brian McGovern. So
Oh yeah, Brian also.
Brian McGovern is quite the gentleman.
He is
Yeah.
cool. He's writing Jack 2 this year.
And here's where everyone stands at the
Alright,
end
where
of
am I?
round
Rudy
one.
Xbox.
I'm number 8. I'm tied for number 8.
Worst strategist.
Here are your new fact categories.
Kissing.
kissing.
Nope. Coral
Seals
reefs.
stab each other with sharpened coral during territory disputes.
That's ridiculous.
But it's probably like
They don't have opposable thumbs.
I forgot why the purple one has an eye patch.
Is there a reason?
Dave just decided. Aw, nuts.
Simpsons trivia went pretty well.
Marilyn
Scott,
Monroe
thanks for
was the
asking.
voice of Minnie Mouse.
Also, tying into the CM Punk thing, I met him because we opened up for the Simpsons podcast. Like Ali Gertz host.
How was that?
It was good.
I need to start listening to that.
Yeah, it was really fun.
That's
I think-
is that Everything's Coming Up Simpsons? Is that the one?
yeah,
you're thinking of?
yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, I
Good,
hear it's
yeah.
good.
What do they do? What do they talk about?
They talk about
About
one
46
episode and they
people
like break
die
it
in
down. They
elevators
have
in
like
the US
stories
each
about
year.
like when they saw it and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just kind of a conversational.
Is it like a first 10 seasons thing, or are they like talking
Yeah.
about like new recent seasons?
only seasons they like? So I think they only go up to 10. Whereas like with like Simpsons trivia, which I do, we just cover the 90s, which is to 11. So
Season 11 is the one that I don't remember very much of.
it's not very good.
It's okay.
We dip into it once in a while for trivia. More, it's like once in a while we'll use it just to kind of piss people
I
off.
feel like there's a couple gags
Ranchers'
in that season
phones
that are
were
really
connected
good,
through
but
barbed
there's no
wire
like
fences
episode
in the
where you're like,
American
man,
West.
that was perfect.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what a good episode in that season is, and I'm really struggling.
Is there anyone who does care about new Simpsons in the same way that like people care
God-
about the old Simpsons?
no.
Like
They-
no one's doing trivia nights for the new stuff, right?
Yeah, I've been to one.
Oh, they are?
It was horrible. Yeah.
Do you think there's like kids today who are just like big Simpsons fans, and they're just like, yeah, I love season 25. That's the best one.
Maybe. I don't know.
Jodie Foster owns over
This
a
is the
dozen
second
snakes.
Jodie Foster question. No, was the first one Jodie Foster?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I do remember like early 2000s, like having cousins and things like that who were younger, so like say 11, 12 years old, who liked current Simpsons, and he would show them one from like season 4, and be like, "This is like weird."
Yeah.
I was collecting the DVD sets, and I hit season like 14, and I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Just stop.
They were on sale at one point, and I got all the way up.
The
I had
motion
like
of
a 1 through
blowing
5
kiss
already.
is a sign of
And they were on
aggression
sale,
for
and I got 5 through
chimpanzees.
10. And I was like, great, I'm done.
Yeah.
I kind of miss it. I haven't watched it in a while. I haven't like sat down with my DVDs. I have them all ripped to my computer, so maybe I should watch them that way.
Yeah, I've been meaning to rip mine. Do you have like a NAS, or what do you do
NAS
for like all your video files?
server.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what I
know
mean.
what NAS means.
It's a home server.
Oh, I don't have that.
Alfred
either.
Hitchcock ate 2 roasted chickens every day when on set.
Now, this I
Entire
believe.
elk, entire elk.
This I think is true.
All of Warren's questions are about eating too much food.
That's right.
True or lie, Warren is hungry while writing this.
Thanks for clarifying something that wasn't clarified a billion times already. You're welcome. Let's get some more You Don't Know Jack questions. Come on.
Is the purple one a lost gold reference? I don't think so. I think it just has an eye patch. But who knows?
We're really into eye patches.
Alfred Hitchcock ate an entire elk every day.
For the
Very true.
final round,
Tyrannosaurus
all
Rex.
the facts will be
The
about
elk
one
he ate
category.
appeared in every
That
film.
category is
But
middle
it kept
names.
getting more
Check
eaten.
out these facts
Later on,
about
One
later
bite.
on, later on, he married.
Watch out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had a thing for elk.
Mr. Rogers' middle name was McFeely.
That's a really bad name. Can we be pissed about a question again? Of course.
When
Please
I'm
be
writing,
pissed.
you're always pissed about a question. so.
Well, can you tell us anything about the other games in the new pack? Well, there are several of them, and they're all really good.
I agree. I said one of them does something we've never done before.
Yeah,
that
like
was-
make people laugh.
Hmm
Yeah.
Well, let's not promise anything.
Wait, that was right?
Sir Elton John's middle name is Hercules.
Yeah, we're actually working on all of our games right now too, which is
Yeah, we've never had 5 games ready to go greenlit this
This
early
early.
in the year before. So That
We'll
hopefully means they'll be better.
we'll check the stream, the fan art stream you see. So if you have any fan art related to Jackbox that you want to post on Twitter, hashtag it #JackboxStream. And we'll take a look at it at the end of the
Any tasteful nudes of Ryan?
Tasteful though.
Winston
Like, I need
Churchill's
you to
middle
like
name was
really
Adolf.
capture it.
Well, we capture it.
Yeah. You're machismo.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Desi. I love you too.
Yeah.
I love you all.
Aw. Finally, someone told me they love me.
Ty Guy, I don't want to talk anything about the new question types just yet, but we're definitely looking to old games for inspiration and thinking of a lot of cool stuff to do.
Barbie's middle name is Millicent.
What's her last name?
Is Nate, Buzz, and Guy still in the office?
Well, Nate was Harry, and comes in occasionally.
Yeah.
He's still on the board of directors. Buzz, no, he was an actor whose name now escapes me. Peter something?
Sable?
No.
No.
And Guy's Andy Poland, so he works for Michigan, but he's still with us.
Yeah. He's not.
Wait.
Bill
was the middle
Cosby's
one?
middle
Peter?
names are Rudy,
Buzz,
Vanessa, Theo,
Peter
and Denise.
something.
I feel like all the Bill Cosby questions in this game are just not as fun anymore.
But come on, that's a good one though. I mean, you're right, but that's still great. Hi, my name is Bill, Rudy, Vanessa, Theo Cosby. Peter Spector, thank you, Colby.
Are we ever going to see question types close to
Charlie
Roadkill
Brown's
and
middle
Bingo?
name is
I don't know.
Wemblingford.
I already answered that.
Just came in. What game are they playing?
Lice water. Stott, I can tell you about my newfound love for Nancy. I love Nancy. Okay, so Sean Bowers, who is a good friend of mine and who did the voice of the Tournament Master in TKO, showed me a bunch of old Nancy comics when we worked together at Jellyvision. And the old original ones had a very snarky, sarcastic
Marge Simpson's
tone.
middle name
And then
is
later she became
Frankenstein.
much more like sanded down and like nice.
So is that the comic that's like coming back?
Yeah,
under
so
a
now
new
it's
writer,
back.
And they're, like, funny?
Yeah, and they're funny
I've seen
again.
those everywhere.
Yeah. And it's by Olivia James, who is both writing and drawing, but Olivia James appears to be a pseudonym, so nobody knows exactly who it is.
Yeah, I've seen those. It's weird how like far I am, like mentally from newspaper comics. Like they're just not even.
Oh,
part
I
of that.
agree.
Like, they're
Let's
just not
see
even
the
in my
final
consciousness
scores.
anymore.
Yeah, I only saw it because someone posted it on Twitter.
Wow, I'm out of the top
I'm
20.
in the top 10 at least.
I did not make to the top 20.
Rydash also points out Sean Bowers also makes some really effing strange Garfield art, and he sure does. He has a real obsession with Garfield.
Wait, who said new game? All right,
Let's play something else.
that
We
was
have
that game.
probably time for one more, right?
Play Jackbox.
Yeah.
Party Pack 5 right here.
What do you want to play, Ben? You should pick.
Let's do a trivia murder party.
Boom.
I remember which
Now that's
pack
in
that's
Party
in.
Pack
I remember
3.
which pack that's in. Because
Okay, so I'll put the code in Discord again. Looks like Alex got MoveBot working, which is great.
he did it.
Thank you, Alex.
Just mark that off in Jira.
What are we playing?
Murder Party.
All right, I'll pass it out.
I'm getting into this.
There's me. There's so much about this game that I love. It's a real problem.
This was such a fun game to show off at TwitchCon a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Such a good time.
All that stuff with the
Exhausting,
loser
but yeah.
wheel and
Yeah.
people were
It's-
so
I'm so
into it.
I'm so into like the intro in this game. It's
Yeah.
so simple, but like totally gets the whole game across. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
the TwitchCon loser wheel was insane.
Yeah.
I still think this is the best intro. Just like it's so creepy.
I remember, wasn't it, we might not get it here, the thing that just says, like, and introducing, wasn't that because of odd number of players or something?
No, it's
Wasn't
just
it?
there's a couple different random
Oh,
ones. it could
okay.
be. Let's list all the things I like. It was a really, really big, ambitious game that we made in a very short amount of time. funny and weird.
Welcome to Trivia Night,
and
a
there were a
shambling
lot of
homunculus
challenges
of pain
to
and
making it,
regret.
but we liked it. I felt
But
like we
like,
made the right
let's
call,
also
like,
have some
90%
kooky
of the
fun
time.
along the way.
Totally.
Yay, trivia!
Is there a link to the Twitch channel? Well, there's YouTube videos. I
I'm going
should
to ask
go
you
on
a
there and
bunch
just
of
like
trivia
chop them up and
questions.
like.
If you get a question
We're
wrong,
definitely on
you
our
have to fight
YouTube
for your life.
and our Twitch.
In one of my super fun mini games.
Stud,
If you do badly
happy
in the
birthday
mini
tomorrow.
game,
Oh yeah,
I'll
happy
kill
birthday.
you. But don't worry, Ghost can still win
Enjoy
the
Party
game.
Pack 4 on your iPad, which
When
Ben made
players
work.
left alive, we'll go to the final round
Don't
where the
look over
living
there.
and dead
Okay,
compete
it was a-
to see
it was a
who can
time.
escape first. Oh, and hey, look.
Also,
we've
the
got an
audience
playing
avatar
along
is-
too.
Glad
Tell
you lived,
what,
Luke Bennett.
At the end of the game, if the audience has
Yeah, the
less
audience
money than the
avatar
player
too.
who wins, everyone in the audience dies.
All right,
I'm not
audience,
sure why
let's
they
do
would
this.
volunteer
So
for
don't
that,
be a
but
wimp.
whatever. Listen to me blabber on.
At least
Just
in the
get
way
into
you're
the
thinking
game.
of it.
You'll figure it out as we go.
Won't be in the game because it's an all-play version of Jack. Most people are going to be playing most questions.
All
So
right,
there's not going to
first
be a thing of
question.
forcing you to answer this question because most people are going to be answering every
In
question
baseball,
anyway.
what position does the
Let us say we
number
won't do
3
something with that
represent?
concept.
Oh.
Is this a baseball
Oh.
Twice to answer the question.
You've never scored a game. You should know this.
Have you done that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Now, what's the point exactly?
Basically, then you have like a record of the game. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've been told that if you track stats while watching baseball, that it makes it better.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. My wife. If we go to baseball games, I buy her a scorecard and I taught her how
And
to
the
score.
correct
So
answer
she's
is-
into it. Yeah.
Ah,
got the
yeah.
question
nuts! Oh wow.
Yeah. If you are so about baseball, you
The rest of
have
you,
somebody
I
that
wanna show you
loves
something.
baseball, try scoring.
I started doing with football, and it kind of helps me
Welcome
understand
to the
what's going on
killing
a little better. If
Yeah.
you count the sides, like how many players are in
Let's
position,
play the finger cutting game.
it kind of helps you.
I know what you're
understand it a lot
thinking,
better.
and don't worry, it's
Plus,
not
with
complicated at all.
one thing about sports, especially
Just choose one
baseball,
of your
you're probably
fingers
going to
to
go to
cut
a game
off.
and see
End of
something that
instructions.
like you're not going to see again. And if you're scoring, it
Aim
just
for the
makes you go,
tendon.
"Oh, wow, that was really weird." You know,
Right.
like how the hell do I score this? Because it bounced off this guy's
Nothing like a good
urethra.
fingering.
They have baseball and all. Lots of other countries.
Yep.
And
Well, we've all seen
And here's
Mr.
how
Baseball,
everyone
so we
steps
know
up
that there's
early in the
baseball in
game.
Japan.
But you're all
I
number
haven't
one to
seen
me.
Ugh.
And before
What's
I
it about?
forget,
Warren,
let's
trade
check in
place with
that
Ben so I can talk
audience.
about Mr. Baseball.
We'll
Tom
see
Selleck
that
is an
score.
American
The
baseball
audience
player,
might
but he
be
goes to
already.
Japan to play baseball, and he's like, "Well, these customs are different."
so
Here's another
It's
one.
the only movie. It's probably the first movie as a kid I walked out
What
on.
age
I mean,
does it
technically, I
go
just
to
walked
the
out of the living room
quinceañera?
where I was playing, but I was like 8, and I was like, "I'm done with this."
are people playing Killing Floor? Yeah.
The sniper asked, "What was the shortest time spent on making a game?" In my tenure, I believe it was Civic Doodle.
Probably.
Word
yeah.
Spud is actually.
Who picked
Words Bud.
this one?
That's still a cool game. But see, that's not technically true because there was a version of Words Bud when I started at Jellyfish.
Which
Yeah,
means
but,
only
like,
The game has
you
been around.
Yeah, I
Come
guess
with
that's
me.
true. Ice Water wasn't very long.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey
Check
girl,
2015 was
welcome
surprisingly
back
short.
to the killing floor.
Building off of 20.
It was kind of a reskin.
We're going to play
Oh,
chalices.
IDK, you are
I've given
so
each
much
safe player
trouble.
a poison
IDK.
pellet.
I've seen people survive
Pick a chalice
this,
to
though.
poison.
Everybody just pick the one that corresponds with your player number. I don't know what my player number is.
Oh, that's a good thing to say.
Because then they get spread out, right? Sorry, IDK, I made it
If you're
harder.
in Florida or California,
Okie
chances are
dokie,
you
it's
know
your
this
turn to
question.
play. Pick a chalice to drink from.
Oh
These
man,
chalices
poor
are all
IDK.
pretty sweet.
You're about to get. You're about to get it. Don't pick two. Oh, here's the dilemma. They really don't know.
The drinks have been drunk. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! Oh wow! We had pretty
Made it
we
pretty
had
hard on
pretty
ya.
good truffers. there.
Yeah.
Everybody in
Got
the
the good
audience thought
stuff.
you were gonna die.
And they were right.
They were right.
Hey, you can still win the game.
You're fine. You're in
Um,
to win it.
And
people will be
oh, there it goes.
disincentivized
But keep
for not
playing,
answering
and
questions.
I promise
Yes,
you can
that guy.
still win.
Yes,
Even
you should
death
answer
doesn't
every
get
question.
you at a trivia
or-
murder party.
Because,
Okay.
you can play in the game. You can answer.
Yeah, you should play the game.
Let's see how the scores look now.
The dolls are a metaphor for you.
Me?
Yeah, for Ryan specifically.
Let's try another one. I hope you've got really good long-term memory. When did Neanderthals roam the planet?
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Spaghettios.
it's also pronounced correctly. In this, too.
Have we shown our
Without the H?
Have we
Yeah.
shown our plushies before?
Yeah, we gave a couple away on for Black Friday. Yeah, Jack Friday.
This. The rest of
I want the
you
rest of
who
them
are
though. I want
alive,
the whole set.
prepare for
Ah,
your punishment.
nuts!
Split it up too.
Ooh, look at all this money
Oh,
just sitting here for
Jesus,
anyone
Ryan.
to take. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies.
Nobody take
Nobody take the money.
If you take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch.
Ben, can we make a pact not to
If
take the
you
money?
all take the money, then you all die.
Yes.
Neither of us will take the money. Ben and I aren't taking
Feel
the
free
money.
to
You
shout
guys
some
don't take it
names at
either.
each other
Let's
now.
do this right. Well, people are already in. So let's do this right for a change. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, sock drawer. Don't.
Let's see
He
who has
took
any
the
kind of
money,
moral
didn't you?
compass whatsoever.
Yes, sock drawer! You silly fool!
Ah,
You fool!
Just see
That is
people.
never not great.
You
fool! Sorry, sock drawer.
Oh man, these guys are dicks.
man.
There was no question in my mind that we were both going to take the
I
money.
had no. So here's the thing: when you're playing with people that you aren't in the room with,
Yeah, yeah.
they're
Yeah.
gonna take it.
Uh-huh.
Sock
You
drawer.
have sock drawer.
Sorry, bud.
I like the
Let's try
emoji.
this
No.
Which
You
one
should
Yeah,
know
you- so
better
you have to
than
take
these
it.
guys. Oh man.
I hate these.
Ba-da-ba.
Giuliani's just joined Trump's legal team, so I think things are going to go well from here on out.
What?
Giuliani is joining Trump's legal team.
Oh wow.
Who?
Rudy Giuliani, you know.
Oh.
Mayor
Oh yeah, I thought you said.
Julie, Annie,
Who
And
said?
Marguerite.
and
Ah,
Margaret.
Come on. Oh wait, I got it right. Never mind.
Now that I knew. Did you ever read Lucky Jim by
I
P.G.
have a
Wodehouse?
surprise for
It's
you.
really good.
I only read.
Oh wait, sorry, that's not P.G. Wodehouse. That's the other guy.
I only
Kingsley
read
Amos.
really terrible fantasy novels.
Let's get all artsy fartsy.
That's all I read.
Now, keep in mind,
Nothing wrong with
I
that.
don't know art, but I know what sends me into a homicidal rage. So, draw carefully. Humanity.
Oh man, I can't wait. Can't wait for the Dark Souls.
Draw this thing
references.
the best you can and press send when
Ryan, I
you're
want to watch
finished.
you play Dark Souls. Really bad.
I think that would go poorly, but yeah.
Like on stream.
Actually,
what if
I
we,
could
what if
muddle
we
through
did what
Dark
if we did a
Souls.
stream where it was just me watching you play
Yeah.
games that I like that are too hard?
Okay. Yeah, I'd do that. Which Souls game would you make me start with? Dark Souls?
The third one is the best and most accessible. and
Dark
it's
Souls
there-
3?
So there's a lot of like, there's shared lore, but there's not like a story. There's just like, it's not really obvious like what time is what's going on,
Yeah.
and a lot of the lore is like really like archaic. Dark Souls is kind
Now
it
everyone
feels
gets
very
to vote.
ancient now.
Pick the drawing that you hate the most.
Why did you draw a garbage can?
That's my favorite.
I know.
Pick
Wait,
the
I said that was my.
drawing that makes you
I
go,
said it was my least favorite because
no.
I
No,
I'm
sir,
not good
I
at-
will not have any of
pay
that.
attention to the rules of the games that I've programmed.
People have told me to try Bloodborne too.
Bloodborne is actually a very good place to start. If you have a PS4,
Yep.
it's on its own. It's much faster paced,
Mhm.
but it's more difficult.
Yep.
It's very good though. I think you'd like the
Go with your gut.
sort
Pick
of
the worst
like
drawing.
the Victorian,
Yeah,
like,
steampunky.
steampunk Victorian bullshit.
I could get into
The
that.
votes are in.
I actually really liked The Surge, which was that Souls-like
This
sci-fi
is
one.
democracy
I like
at
that.
work, people.
That's the only one of those anything close to it I've played.
Well, maybe we could do a Bloodborne stream where I try to teach you
I
how to.
should probably make sure
My
I
favorite
save this
weapon in the
drawing
game is this
somewhere.
like it's like a
Well,
sword, but it
maybe
turns into a
not
whip.
yours.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Ty Guy, I don't want to get too specific on that
Looking
yet,
at that
so I'm
score,
going
the
to not
audience
answer
might
that
be dead
question.
already.
Hey, my bro sucks 24. I would love to do a thing where we show our
Next
paper
question.
prototype and then we show the real game.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Yeah, well,
I
the
need to
paper
check into my
prototype
escape
Civic
flight.
Doodle would be great because
Knowing
it was a
my
piece
luck,
of paper.
I'll be sitting next to a huge weirdo.
But yeah, I would love to do it too.
KLM is the airline of what
To
nation?
Sniper, there's still going to be high culture and pop culture. I wouldn't say that we've changed the mixture too much on that. Oh, we haven't really done a stream with specifically about paper concepts, but you know, Warren has played. We've played some threesome. Threesome?
Who
Right.
picked?
Which was a concept that you were pitching and that we decided that we probably weren't going to do.
We
played
have
a bunch.
we
of
have a lot of really bad ideas, and most of them are mine that we've never gonna happen. That I kind of think would be fun to like play on. God damn
I'm
it!
going to ask you a question.
Yeah, I think
Answer
that'd be really fun to play.
Very carefully. What's your lucky number?
I can confirm there's at least 2 Frasier jokes in this game, and we don't know why.
Type an answer on your device and press
No,
send
if you
when
ask
finish.
Ty Guy, ask anything you like. I might not be able to answer everything.
One
I
day
don't mind you
when the
asking.
game comes out, we'll answer it.
And some of the things you're asking, I'm
Now
like,
everyone
you know,
gets
that's not
their
totally
vote.
settled yet,
Pick
so I
which of
can't
these
say anything about it.
answers you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies. You can do it. One of these answers was
I
written
miss
by
asking
someone
about
who
the lore already.
deserves punishment.
I like how you wrote your made your username MyBroSucks24, and then you were never like, I'm never gonna revisit that decision.
The votes are in.
Fuck.
Even freedom of speech is like, this should have been banned.
I thought people would like that. They did not.
You know, that's the thing about 69. You don't know if someone's going to like it or not. You got to have like a big
Yeah, you
conversation
can't see their
about that.
face. Yeah.
Well, that's one of the.
You enjoy this?
Wait, why is the sound effect?
I've got more
Yeah,
questions
talking
for
to their
you.
butthole.
I'm thinking about installing
not
a
their
water
ears.
feature down here. Maybe
Okay.
a nice fountain.
How do
Do you know
I-
how telephones work?
How do I undo everything in my, every decision I've ever made that led me to this?
The Trevi
Okay.
fountain
It's too much. I did
Uh,
pander a little bit. You're not wrong.
Probably blue again.
Hey, you know,
I don't know. Wait,
it's
you
Thursday.
you started it.
I took a lift this morning, and the guy was like, "Hey, happy Friday, Junior." I was like,
That's
yeah.
adorable.
Yeah. It's like,
Oh,
yeah,
that's adorable.
that's right. More or less difficult. I would say we're not
And
making
the
it crazy
correct
easy,
answer
but I
is
would say we are
this.
leaning a little easier than, say, 2015. That's not to say there won't be some that are crazy hard, too, but I would
You're
say
in for a treat.
we are trying to make this Jack a little more accessible,
Oh
and
boy.
part of that
everyone
is
loves
making the
that.
questions not as
Answer as
I
many
love
guess
this
punishingly
one.
questions
obscure.
as you can before time runs out. If you do the worst,
They'll still be
you
hard, don't
die.
worry.
I love this math minigame.
Oh,
Nap
shit.
time. Let's go.
This minigame is so good because it's such a dumb, like, nerdy thing to try to do, but
Totally, yeah.
it's still like 7, 17, 21,
Is this
5, 8, 69,
God damn it.
24,
God damn it, Ben.
17,
Your fingers. It's sad.
21.
Was this
this is 19.
Was this a Mark idea? Because it seems like a
42.
prototypical Mark
This
idea.
was Mark and I.
I
A lot of the
really
rule,
think we're
a
gonna
lot of the
miss all
rules
this
of
map
this,
once it's
Mark and
over.
I kind of
And it's pretty much
talked about
over
for a long
now.
time.
feels
but this is
very
very Mark.
you guys. Oh, I really
And
didn't
it's also
do well.
way harder when someone's yelling numbers in your
Yeah,
ear.
it turns
It's
out. I
way
actually
hard.
thought I was doing much better than that until I looked up.
The math is so stupid. It's just a dumb
You
thing,
failed
but like
the
it's the
math,
most
so now
exciting
you're
game in the whole.
subtracted.
It's like most exciting killing floor game in the whole thing.
And it doesn't. It helps that he's just like math. He's way into it.
I'm gonna take a mental picture of this moment just to remind me of the good times.
There's so many little moments that Spencer like gives heart
How
to in
about
this game.
this?
Totally.
What type of animal is Ricky Tikki Tavi?
Oh.
Oh, I remember this.
No, you
Yeah, I do. No, I don't. I think I do.
I guess the problem is they only have so much memory, and I'm sure just a million gigabytes of RAM for that. Sure. Handful of you are really wired for math. Yeah.
And the correct answer is this one.
Are points in the You Don't Know Jack based on time taken or difficulty? We actually don't know.
Let's go someplace.
Yeah, we
fun.
can't fully answer that yet. But if the roundabout thing you're asking is, are we taking stuff about flag into
Oh, look,
account, then yes, we
There's
are.
a pile of money on the floor. That's weird. I just know those things ever since I saw It's a Wonderful Life.
My
Take as
favorite
much
in this
money
game
as
is
you
when
want.
someone one of
But
the things
take
I
the
like about
most
this game
money
is
or
just
the
how
least
different the
money,
games can go.
and
You'll have a
you'll be
game where like
sorry.
everyone gets like the first question wrong, and then half the players are dead.
Enjoy trying to
Or
get
like
into each
I've
other's
seen a game where
minds.
like literally everyone died on like the second question. And you're just like,
Right,
come on.
right. Like when we were trying to debut it at TwitchCon,
And
like
then
on that one, and then
yeah.
everybody just died right away, and it
then we
ended.
See how
And then
much
we did
money
the
everybody
like
shoved
the
in
when
their
you, like
pockets.
the loser wheel at the end if there's still a tie.
It's punishment time.
That was a
for
close
the
one.
most and least greedy. Is the social commentary a little too on the nose?
That screams. The jump scares in this game were were a very late addition to the game.
Yeah. I remember you guys used to have like a fade between questions, and then you like went to like
Down
quick
to
jitter
just
cut,
one
and that was
player
like
is
much
my
We
cooler.
did we have both.
fruition.
So it
Let's
Oh, it
does
does both?
so a lot of questions. So like that
Yeah.
that was a late
Congrats on
addition.
making it
Yeah.
through
But
alive.
one I think was
Now
pretty
let's
good.
see
Me
if you
too.
can escape with your body.
All right,
Or
Seventh
give you a
Dementia is in the lead,
category.
trying to get out, but it could be anybody's game,
Except mine.
except for Ben's.
States that border Tennessee.
This one's easy.
Tap on each answer that fits. Then
What
press
is it?
submit.
Can I ask something about the TMP lore?
Ask away.
I don't know if I'm equipped to answer it, but I'll try. I feel like I was involved as anybody in this weird ass game.
Yeah.
Don't give Ben shame. Too late.
Let's see the right answers.
I'm Canadian.
Here's a question for you, Ben. Is the finger game more likely to be shown in the
Forward
first
one
couple of
space for
killing
every
floors?
correct
Yeah,
answer.
thought so.
You're getting real close
If you
to
get
the exit.
if you get a game wrong,
did I
it'll
mention
want to
that
like
all the
keep
other
you in
ghosts
there.
get
Yeah, don't feel too bad. Yeah.
Why does
If
the
the
host
ghost
kill you
catches up to
anyway
you,
if you
then they
tab
will steal
slashes
your
even if
body.
you've been poisoned?
Then they can escape and win the game.
Sorry. I didn't want to
Next
animate it.
question. And ghosts
I mean,
get a first
poisoning
choice
isn't
to
that
help them
visually
catch up
dynamic
to
of a
you.
death. let's
Yeah,
face it.
I think we talked about doing like one where it like melts you, like you get melted, but like just
I think Dave,
I think it's
Dave
more-
cut a few, didn't he?
think about it like this: you've been poisoned, and he's like giving you an honorable death.
Yeah, you've been poisoned. You're gonna die anyway, so he decides
he's
to slash
he's just ending your misery.
you. Is the gunshot? Did that get cut, or is that still in?
That's still in there.
Oh, okay. I like that one.
Don't worry, trips and falls down the stairs.
I have to write some
That's
harder
on there.
questions.
It's the one where he slowly cuts his wrists in a bathtub in, because I thought that was too much.
Games that require dice.
This is where I admit I've never
Does
played
this have a
Settlers.
does this have a pop-o-matic bubble?
Sorry needs dice.
Why did I fucking do that? Ah, damn it! Why did I believe you?
Actually,
Ah.
I think I was being honest.
Settlers of Catan, I don't think that. Should it? Oh, I fucked that up.
Oh, it's cards, isn't it?
Yeah, it was something different.
Yeah.
I'm back here with.
Ah,
I'm
you
back,
guys gotta catch
I'm
some
back
of
here with
the
freaking
ninja.
sock
We'll
drawer.
be in the darkness in a second. All that money we took from Sock Drawer won't help us now. Where's pants? That's a good disser
My favorite, the question reads in this are so good. Where's pants?
Conifer
trees.
Conifer trees. I can't answer the question about screws except to say that we had an hour-long conversation about them today, and I'm excited with what we came up with.
I think Seventh Dimension is just gonna take this. I don't know if anyone's.
Here's an
Well,
answer.
I've got the best chance, so everyone should just tell me the
Both
answer.
Ghost and Harmony members.
How often does the loser wheel appear? I think it varies quite a bit, right?
It's usually towards the end of the game and not that often because it's really. It's also I think it only works with one player.
Well,
It's
there's-
only if one person. There's the final loser
Yeah.
wheel where if you go 10 questions and you take turns going. Wow, I got that entire thing wrong.
Oh, I might
Wait,
be
no, I didn't. I
pulling
got the
ahead.
whole thing right.
There we go.
Come back to life.
Ben's back in it, baby.
What?
Anyway,
Watch out, 7th D. Give me a good one.
novels written by women.
Yeah, I can do this.
I think I got this. There's two gimmies in here, but one of the gimmies is ours. Is Seventh Dimension is getting.
Oh, that's true.
Honestly, if there had been a fake Harry Potter book, I would not have believed that. Yes, here I come.
I think I'm going to switch it up here.
Some of the
Boom.
categories are fun because like there's just really dumb
Better get away
answer
fast.
choices that we made up.
Yeah.
Like those pop-ups, like Weird Al songs.
Oh no,
Recommendations.
this is gonna be hard.
The Weird Al ones are great. Arnie was talking about some question category, and it was just like, you know, members of people who on the Hogwarts Quidditch team, and one of his fake answers was Magical Linda, which is a pretty good one.
Holy shit! I got that whole thing right.
Oh, I fucked that up.
No.
Oh!
God damn! I forgot about that rule. I forgot the player on top. Oh.
Cheers characters.
I tried to watch Cheers a couple of years ago because we watched all of Frasier.
Yeah.
We went back. It's kind of boring.
I didn't.
Well, would you start at the very beginning?
Yeah.
It's a different show in the beginning. It's more like that early 80s type sitcom.
Yeah.
You got to kind of skip up to like 84, 85.
Yeah, it's just very, it's kind of boring. Like every episode, like it's very like, there's no like story that is going. It's just like,
I didn't love it when it was on, but I think I might like it now more. Man, okay, this is the last chance, Ben. It could be either you or I could beat him. Oh, fuck off.
Of a dick. All right, if Seventh Dementia can win, if he or she gets 2.
Yeah,
Ryan or I can win if we get 3.
yeah.
But I don't think I do.
Neither do I.
Here's a question that should be brought up. My favorite Do Not Know Jack will survive. Say that I would like this one more. Oh no! Oh, I had a shot. I had a shot. Wait.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Whoa!
Wait a minute. I just have to get one of these and I win.
Oh, now I'm back to wanting Seventh Dimension to win.
Character classes.
Oh, they fucking softballed it.
Real.
Also, Realtor's really good.
I think we meant to put in the thing where like we wouldn't give you the gimmies at the end.
Oh, right. But
we
you didn't have time to do it. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes! Burn in hell!
Well done. Well, Ben won both games.
That was a comeback.
That was a comeback. You're in the back.
Yeah.
Hey, Ev Hauntings is here. Yo, what's up if I didn't say hi to you?
I don't know whose pizza hits the spot.
What happens if a ghost and a living person reach the end? There's
Hey, we did it.
The living person goes first.
Right.
So that can't happen.
Awesome. Well, we've got about a couple minutes here. Probably just enough time to look at the stream or look at the fan art, and then we'll call it quits.
Thank you, everyone, for the support that you gave me.
Oh, God, no. Ben's
I'm
gonna-
sorry for everyone who died, especially Ryan to math and war strategist to greed. But I think at the start of the game, we all knew it was going to come to that.
Yeah.
That math and greed.
What would you
will
say was the
things.
secret to your success?
Milk.
Oh, good strong
It
bones?
was just no. You gotta butt chug it.
Oh, God.
I saw the movie Blockers over the weekend.
Then you butt chugged some milk while
John,
watching. Is it any good?
It was actually pretty good. It's very like reverse like teen sex comedy.
Okay.
So it's like American Pie, but they're girls.
Does it end up being sex positive for women?
It's very like
Okay.
at the start like they very much address the like premise of the premise of the movie is sexist,
Okay.
and that they look towards the camera and they're like, this is a sexist movie, we're gonna switch this up for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
and they're
no,
like,
they don't.
sorry about our marketing.
Yeah.
And they do switch it up?
No, the whole movie is like the parents are total idiots for trying to do this.
Oh, okay.
And they have moments where they're like of growth, where the parents realize what they're doing is not the best.
I accept that.
And it starts out a little bit like that, but like they never the girls like the actual like kids in the movie are never like doubt what they're doing.
Okay.
At any moment, they're like their growth is all like as friends, not
Yeah.
just like. And also John Cena butt jokes.
Okay. Well, you know what? You have kind of convinced me to see this.
It's very.
I wish it was just on Netflix right now instead of being in a movie
it's-
theater.
There's a movie theater like next door to my house, so.
Fair enough. Can I ask you to look over to Twitter and look at #JackboxStream?
All right.
Oh, just refresh this, I think.
All
We're already
right,
there.
Let's do it.
All right. We got one from Lemon, I can see here.
Oh, can we? Oh, I
Lil
thought-
Arnie.
Honestly, from here, I thought he was gonna be shirtless from here.
I know.
Lil Arnie. This looks so much like your art style. For somehow captures the person so
It's
well.
simple, but you capture everybody
Like
so
it's
well.
like it's like a me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. That looks just like Arnie.
Little Arnie came up last stream, and I don't remember why, but it's now. I like how he's in like some rockin' cool alley, just doing a dance.
Yeah. Arnie's never gone in an alley.
No, he's not allowed to. Not after
All right,
the
let's see what
incident.
else we got here? Let's see. Okay,
Yes, another Little Arnie.
I kind of love this.
Can you make that one bigger? I think we're missing something at the bottom.
No,
No,
oh,
it
you're
just-
right. Click on it.
Yeah. Technically it's smaller, but we get the Little Arnie, the figurine everyone totally asked for.
There's a wrong answer of the game right there. All right.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I love
That's
it.
good.
That's really good.
Yep, that's really good.
Ugh, Jesus.
And then we saw that last
Oh,
week.
very
Good
nice.
job, Yuxi.
This was really amazing, and
Yeah.
I don't even know how.
Was
you
this
do
Hexing Ale? Scroll up for a
Yeah.
second. Yeah, it was, right? Yeah. Well
This
done if
is-
you're watching
this is-
Hex.
I like. Now I just want to make the game look like this.
Yeah, we got to change everything.
Then we're back to this.
Yeah.
Is a really good Evan.
It's another good Evan.
This is better than the actual Evan.
Yeah. Well, real Evan's not that great. See you, Yosip.
See you, Joseph.
All right. I think we're going to call it there, guys. Thanks so
Cool.
much for joining us. We'll be back next Thursday. Are we going to do Guespionage on tomorrow for lunch?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Join us for Guespionage lunchtime around 1
1
Central.
o'clock. 1 o'clock. 1 to 2, roughly.
Yeah.
I
And
won't be here because I'll never be invited again.
Oh, we
but-
don't. come
No.
on. I just
thank
throw
you
it up
for
on
everyone. So thank you for having me.
we don't usually host that, but we definitely won't have you do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and maybe we'll force Owen to come on and admit his Seaman murder at some point as well. All right, thanks guys.
Bye.
Bye.